Alright, well, hello and good morning. Welcome to Guangzhou, the sunny south side of China. We are here in Guangzhou's Panyu district at the far south of the line. Can you hear the sounds of the morning traffic? Very nice day to do some filming, and especially since the Chinese national holiday is approaching. We have been seeing the streets littered with these characters all up and down. They are very patriotic, very nationalist, and very socialist. What you see here, these words, these are actually the Chinese principles and values of socialism. And it's very nice to see an English language translation here. Many of them are only in Chinese, and they are on every street corner. If you think that I'm joking, we have the same set of characters here in yellow and red. And over here, we have the same set of characters. Every street corner, sometimes 2 or 3 times on a block. Now, what's very interesting when we examine some of this is they're very emotional, very uplifting, very triggering words. Yet, are these concepts actually found here in China? If we look over here, we have democracy. First of all, is China a democracy? Well, the answer is no. Yet, that apparently is one of their core values. Now, if we go on down the line, we have some more. Most notably, freedom. One of the most important things that humanity needs to survive. Freedom is right next to another one, harmony. Now, one of the biggest questions that philosophers and intellectual historians have dealt with over the years is, can harmony and freedom exist together? Meaning that if people are allowed to express their ideas, or people are allowed to be free to speak, or free to use the press, or free to just share information that they like, when free to believe, isn't that going to create some sort of conflict and make that society not harmonious anymore? Well, it's an age-old question, and this has also been explored by both Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr., who advocated that a society free from conflict does not equal peace, meaning the removal of problems does not equal peace. Peace has to exist in the mind as well as in the external world. Dharmic spirituality has been talking about this for about 6,000 years, yet we see this very same concept here on the Chinese socialist values. They are very emotional words nonetheless. Over here down the line we have equality. Now, this might be something that the Chinese people would say that is a very large part of their society. However, the big question is, does equality apply to everyone? Does this also apply to the Tibetans? Does this also apply to the Muslims in Xinjiang? Does this also apply to the Falun Gong, 70,000 of which who were slaughtered under the reign of Hu Jintao? And if we go down the line as well, we also have patriotism and the rule of law. Now, these things are very present in Chinese society. China is very patriotic. Notice all the massive demonstrations of Chinese socialist values on every street corner. This is one of the things that is almost like brainwashing. No matter where you look, no matter where you turn, you're going to be in the midst of these characters, and you're going to be looking at these every day, and perhaps maybe it'll make you feel so good that you will want to stop questioning the government. I don't really know if that's patriotism, but the rule of law certainly plays an interesting part in that. However, where is the integrity in such a method? Maybe there is some dedication to it, though. If we keep going on up the line, we are going to see that all of these things are really going more to the heart than to critical thinking. And one of the biggest things that we have to do always is remember that government does not protect the people. It is the people who protect themselves. That is why things like freedom are so important. The answer to most problems that face a government and face a nation lie in how much freedom they give their people. Empowering people with freedom is the solution, because for any reason, any other reason, it does not diminish someone's humanity. And maybe through the use of freedom and making people stronger and making people wiser, we will achieve a form of peace. It might not be exactly what people have expected, but maybe it will even be better. We're talking about getting people to share information as they like, believe what they want, read what they want, not have censorship on the internet, and be able to share content and videos, such as this one, whenever they feel like it. In China, does anyone have the right to own a firearm? No, but do the soldiers in the military have the right to own firearms? The answer is yes. Where is the equality in that? What we can do is try and get a larger sense of freedom given to the people, then we will have a more equal playing field. This is not the most complicated idea that has ever been expressed. And the purpose of making videos such as this one is not to say bad things about China or even the Chinese people or Chinese society or Chinese culture. One of the most important things about this is to remember that the governments are not protecting you. The governments are there to deprive you of your rights and give the power to a select group of people. This is not the answer, and socialism apparently does not seem to be the answer. Using these principles of socialism, you're almost trying to brainwash people into feeling that they are more comfortable than they should be, when in reality, we need to teach people to think, we need to allow people to explore the information the way they want, and we need to stand up to our leaders and tell them when we believe that our rights are in danger. No matter what country a person lives in, whether they are American or Chinese or North Korean or Sudanese, they deserve the basic human rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they do not deserve to have their humanity diminished by a monolithic government. No matter what, we can find ways to empower the people and encourage the spread of freedom throughout the world. All right, that's it for here today. Everyone have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.